This was the world's most terrifying special prison. Example, there was a mongoose whose fighting prowess was incredible. There was a girl who could control rats. But one old man stood out. He had a perfect grasp of any battle situation. Anything he could find in his hand became a weapon. This strength caught the attention of military officers. They offered him a deal. If he completed a mission, his sentence would be reduced by 10 years. The old man agreed. The army implanted an explosive chip in his head to prevent him from escaping. When all the preparations were complete, he met his team, but he couldn't believe it. One guy slipped on the dung. The other was a white-haired, completely stupid man. And yes, that mongoose was among the three. Just like that, a killer squad was formed. Deep down, she felt she would have to rely solely on herself for this mission. Just then, another member arrived late. It was Harley Quinn, but she didn't seem to be of much use either. The white-haired man didn't even know how to buckle his seatbelt, and the mongoose was smarter than him. Harlequin began lecturing the mongoose about his race, thinking he was a werewolf. Hearing this, the white-haired man was so frightened that he considered running away. Seeing my team, the old man simply sighed. They arrived at their target location shortly after. The old man was the first to jump from the plane, but the mongoose, the last to jump, couldn't swim. The old man immediately went back to save him, but by the time they reached shore, the fearsome warrior who had killed 37 Special Forces soldiers was dead. The officer in command center was furious. Luckily, the others swam safely to shore, but the old man was deeply troubled. Suddenly, a white-haired man emerged and revealed the entire team's location to the enemy. It became clear that he was a traitor, but the enemy killed him immediately. The colonel requested permission from headquarters to retreat, but the commander, stating that the mission was more urgent, rejected the request. Harlequin then fired his rocket launcher. Captain Boomerang threw his boomer. The enemy was surrounded, and chaos ensued. One man dropped his weapon and jumped into the melee, but his strength was too limited. A female warrior rushed forward and grabbed the helicopter, but the helicopter itself became her death. Captain Boomerang was also accidentally killed in the same incident. The man who had been shot was also killed. The man was no longer in a fighting condition. The moment his hand was struck, his body went into a 100-fold panic. The old man saw this and ran away, screaming in fear. Then the commander realized that the man was no superhuman, but an ordinary man who was simply playing a trick. At that very moment, the chip in his head was blown out, but luckily, he had a second team with him. The original mission team had landed on the beach at that very moment. They completed the mission and destroyed the entire enemy base.